Touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ncaa. Jet routine.
Big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm not better. You said 35 to 635?
You did it.
I know it's here too. Yeah, he's smaller. That's if you want me to go to the store, we came in. I'm not on my life. So I don't mind, bro. I know how to drive it. That's why I'm not worried about it. You're driving it? Offense getting set. It's second down. That's why I was waiting on it, so I don't know why they did that any damn way coming as dummies.
They can almost get offended when you want to talk to him about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face. I think his vision is exactly what they did.
So you want to stay down and watch the TV or you want to go to yeah, but they'll start over there sleep. Okay.
Let's see what he can do with the return.
I don't even know plans. I'm not going to get lower either. The one that just needs to look about that.
Offense back out of the field. This game the defense makes some adjustments. It's hard.
So Kerbeck thinking like they're going to see it improve.
Checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Get it right.
Oh, no, that's okay. Yeah, I'm not. That's great links. I'm sorry watching Johnny Nose and they had them off our own.
Finding different ways to get
The Great Lakes are such a pretty view.
Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game. It's like the step in the team, strong
Big battle. It's Henry. It's like Sear. It's Jordan.
And here, his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Come back looking at Sear on the second down.
He's going to throw longs.
Defense.
Offense does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback and give them enough time to find their open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield.
They were watching the heat of
How about the speed of this defense now?
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play.
I've got strength. Long
So bring the punt team onto the field.
in the league. Must be an individual. You'll be strong, and it'll be all right. In the heat of the night.
It was his instincts and natural playmaking ability that took it into the end zone.
Not only do I slang pipe, I got pipe. And I got slang too. Real sexual.
Extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit.
Man, I like giving us this fucking speaking. Yeah, I can respect her. I was playing thinking I was gonna get nice after shit. Yeah. It's still the dice.
Plus coverage now from the secondary. So the running back.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. It's positive yards.
This time complete. I want more rolls so I can complete this what you call it. Oh.
After a compelling season of action, it all comes down to this. Two survivors to battle for the MAC Championship trophy. Welcome, folks, to Ford Field, the home of the Lions here in Detroit, Michigan. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the 21st ranked team, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense will get the first swing today. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. He shreds the tackle. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The Golden Flashes look to keep this drive moving.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a quick grab. Well down, but broke the tackle. Produce a solid gain there.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The Golden Flashes will line up to boot it away. Decent opening drive, but it stalls. Punter on to boot it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Toledo's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gets into space at the 50. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job. You can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And he's got it again.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Shotgun formation here on third down. He escapes the pocket. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Rockets will try to keep this drive moving. He's going to hand this off. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll test the right side here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to run for the first down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rockets.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. It's a run. Running back's got it. I'm going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and the lob is intercepted near the sideline. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Excellent field position here for the offense. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first down at 17.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Big throw caught on the left side. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Intercepted in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off for this big interception.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. Looking for a receiver. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender. My goodness.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Caught in the backfield. It's Peters. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It dumps off to the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Golden Flashes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Catch made on the left side. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Handoff heading left. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. It's Toledo in the lead right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
7, 10 State, 0.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got a receiver wide open here. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. The Rockets are in the red zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Finds his man. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Rockets come to the line with 1st and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Toledo!
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Golden Flash's offense retakes the field now. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Here comes a first down pass attempt. With sure hands, it's Garrett. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Garrett. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
See if he can make a play on this return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Oh, the ball is out. Ball scooped up by the defense. Great spear over the right side. Hill, and they chase him down. The 20. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. A scoop and score. And this is going crazy.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside, going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And tackled there by the defense.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense. Eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Runner takes the toss, runs to his left.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The back's got it. Breaks into the clear. Powering through the defender. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The Rockets getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught wide open with room to run. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the electric touchdown play taken off the board. It's coming all the way back. That's a crucial mistake. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. From the shotgun, drops back. Snags a good throw.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The Rockets are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Putting toward the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Rockets. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Automatic on the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Penn State's offense back out there now. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks an open space. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Golden Flashes will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And off the deflection, it's caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Rockets looking to keep this drive rolling. They mix it up with a run. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
The shotgun handoff here. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
The offense needs 10 yards on this fourth down to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw over the middle. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over. With the catch, it's Garrett. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They hand it off to the back. He finds some space. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He fires downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost him.
They'll toss it to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They look to throw it here on second down. Dumps it down to the back. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Grab behind the line. It's Golden. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Golden Flashes keep the football on the move. Off the play fake on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They try to sneak it for the first. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
That's a good effort, but just not enough for the first down. I think, Chris, the defense had an idea that this play was coming. You could see him pinch to the inside to prevent the quarterback from breaking past the line to gain.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Touchdown, Penn State. The comeback is on. So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And he stopped short. The try fails, and they don't cut it to a field goal margin.
Penn State, 16.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They'll hand it off. They stopped them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made over the middle.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. It's Toledo in the lead right now. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Caught quickly.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That pass is batted away, incomplete.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game. Go He'll hand it off. Great cut. They whiff on him. They stop him, but it's a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second down. They keep him off bounds for the run. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Rockets lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's got it, enough for a first down. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Rockets are going to keep this drive rolling. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Toledo.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
16.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Golden Flash's offense retakes the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. The Golden Flashes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The tight end has got it. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Grab down the middle. It's Garrett. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. The Golden Flash is hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Back to throw again. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout or they check him out. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Makes a quick grab. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offensive coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
2-man clock with the running game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? First down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the grab. Solid tackle. Able to get him down.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass is caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Return a tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle. It's Peters. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He lets it rip. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Down the middle, it's Peters.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's a quick grab. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Golden Flashes line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Kent State, as they come roaring back now.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Point after, up and good. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands seem all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll run it here. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. And the Rockets are going to cash in this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. He's got it right near the end zone. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The Rockets will line up here on first down and goal. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and he'll take a sack on the final play of the game, but they walk out with the W. Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams like this, and now they can